Welcome to Recombu. It is Basil here with a Samsung Galaxy Note 2 and a Samsung Galaxy S4, two Samsung flagship-esque devices. The Note 2 was released towards the end of last year. It packs a quad-core processor, 720p display coming in at 5.55 inches. But it isn't the key flagship. The key flagship Samsung one in everybody's hands right now is the S4. Quad-core once more, Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 CPU clocked at 1.9 GHz. This thing is a beast. But it's pretty skinny too. It measures just 7.9 millimeters thin, full HD display on board as well. So ultimately, it's safe to say it's a better device in terms of specs. Kicking off with the design, and you can see Samsung have really trimmed down the bezel on either side of the screen. This makes it perfectly manageable in one hand despite increasing the screen size from 4.8 on the S4. The Samsung Galaxy Note 2 packs a 720p display, and while it is a non-pentile display, which means the pixels at the sub-pixel level will look a little bit sharper, it still can't stand up to the full HD mightiness of the Samsung Galaxy S4. If we take a look at the actual inside, you've got TouchWiz running on both, TouchWiz Nature UX, so they look very similar indeed. Having said that, with the S4's iconography being redrawn to take full advantage of that full HD display, it absolutely pops and really does make a big difference. As far as key apps go, Samsung have also loaded up the S4 with some really great innovators that you won't see on the Note 2. The Note 2 does have some really cool ones. For example, you've got something called Air View on the Note 2. So if we hover our S Pen with its 1024 levels of pressure sensitivity over the Note 2, it will actually activate a little cursor. And indeed, if we're in a gallery, it'll pop open the gallery features. In the Samsung Galaxy S4, you've actually got something quite similar with your fingers. So we can open up the gallery application. And just hovering our finger over, we're not actually touching it, we can simply see a preview of our applications. As far as other UI tweaks go, Samsung's thrown something called S Health in. This helps you keep track of how many calories you've burnt in the day with a pedometer, keep track of your diet, etc. S Translator translates applications so we can really see exactly what Samsung are doing. They're trying to pump their phones full of differentiators, kind of like Nokia with Windows Phone, in order to maximize the appeal. If we take a look at the reverse of both of these devices, you can see you've got a 13 megapixel camera on the Samsung Galaxy S4, whereas there's an 8 megapixel camera on the Note 2. This is a new Sony sensor, I do believe, may be wrong on that one, but think it's the RS sensor. On top of that, you've also got a front-facing camera which can take full advantage of the rear and front-facing camera. This is something that the Note 2 and the S3 couldn't do. If we pop open the camera app very quickly, we can showcase this. We'll immediately be able to see. You can see the video cameraman Alpa right there, and at the same time see my hand right in front of the screen. If we were to take a picture, we can actually save this and share it with the front and rear camera pictures in frame. What you can also do is a whole host of other things with the camera, such as record some audio to go with your images, and none of this kind of cool smart stuff is going to be found on the Note 2. So why would you opt for the Note 2? It's simple. It's all about the S Pen. The S Pen's a great tool with its, like I said, 1024 levels of pressure sensitivity. The harder you press, the thicker the stroke that you draw on. So you can see immediately we're getting a really nice natural drawing experience on there. It's also got a great writing functionality. So if we long press on subject, for example, we can tap it again to start writing. We can swap out our keyboard, for writing, saying hello, and it will pick that up. We really love the Note 2. Having said that, we can't wait for the Note 3 if the Samsung Galaxy S4 is anything to go by. Thanks for watching Recombu. I've been Basil. This has been a Samsung Galaxy Note 2, Samsung Galaxy S4 comparison. If you've got any questions, please fire them in the comments section below. If you've enjoyed this video, click like, and if you like our channel, just click subscribe.